Excuse me. Oof. Alright. Hello everybody, my name's Ostentatious24 and welcome back to Higurashi When They Cry. That's what I was gonna look up. Sorry, something else. Oh, okay, it was Higurashi irrelevant, but something I thought of earlier. I was like, I wanted to look something up. What was it? Hopefully without spoiling. I wanted to see how many chapters there might be in this one. Not that I want to rush it, but... Higurashi When They Cry, Chapter 1. How many chapters? $12? Maybe. Enjoy the game, I just finished. 12. The last one's fairly long according to this pop-up. Yeah, chapter 1, Oni Kakushi. Believe that's the name. Okay, so. I don't even know what chapter we're on. Whoops. Wait. No. Go back to my music. Oh! Okay. Didn't see any spoilers. How do I... Wait. Oh, wait. There's a save. Wait. No. Wait. Maybe. I don't know. That. Load. Doesn't say what chapter it is. Well, that's the end of chapter 5, and that was before that stuff happened. That doesn't help me at all. Has there been like 2 or 3 since then, maybe? I don't know. I don't want to look up... 609. Wait, is that... Oh my god, it's about that time now! Immediately the week after. Okay, well then. That's funny. Let me see. Wait, no, stop, no! Save. Save. Yes. 608. Yup, I'm 1 minute off, but it is exactly a week from the last time. Which means I need to hop on and record this quick because I need to sleep and I need to get the editing and all that done. Shouldn't take too long, but I need to get all that stuff done. Especially on my crappy, slow internet. So, let us continue. I wonder how much time had passed since I laid down. It was getting dark outside. My body was soaked in sweat. It would probably be a good idea to change my sheets. At that moment, the phone downstairs rang. It was probably Mom. Mom was quite the worrywart. Maybe she had called her many times, but I just didn't notice it. Apologies, I'll probably yawn a lot. Out of my control, I'm sorry. Well, I could have done this earlier, but part of it's because I got sucked into a show, but at the same time, while I was watching the show, I was playing something else, farming in Fate Grand Order. I won't get into the details and waste time. Just that's why I'm late to recording this and all that stuff. So it was the final day for the Valentine's event in that. And I want to record some of that stuff, even though it probably won't come out anytime soon. So, oh, this is my borrowed residence. Oh, he's alive! Hello! This is Mion. Oh, wait. God, I'm terrible with names. Oh no, is Mion green-haired girl? I think so.
Oh, he's alive. Hello, this is Mion. How you doing?
Is this one of Kaiichi's friends? Oh wait, this is Mom. Oh, right.
Hello, this is my Bara residence. Oh, he's alive. Is this one of Kaiichi's friends? Kaiichi is resting now, but... Shall I put him on? Huh? Is this his dad? Oh, sorry.
Whoa! Wait. What? Wait. Wait. What? Maybe she had called many times, but I just didn't. Wait. Oh, he's pretending to be his own dad. Oh, okay, he's goofing with them. Okay, that really threw me for a loop. It's like, what's happening? Wait. I don't need these practical jokes playing on me. I'm tired, damn it. Anyways. Okay, I gotta use his voice, but I gotta do it in a fake pretend voice. Okay. I just want to Kaiichi's friends. Kaiichi's resting up or shall I put him on?
Hey, is this his dad? Sorry. Idiot.
Oh, wait. Idiot, you fell for it. Their exchange, we both had a good laugh together. Except I was suspicious of her even as we were laughing. Was everybody really involved in the incident? The fact that I couldn't say no saddened me. I'm relieved that you seem well. Reina was really worried, you know. She was going on and on. She had this vacant stare in her eyes. Satoko-chan was happy and said you got what you deserved. Rika-chan said how unfortunate he's sick. Looks like everyone was making a big deal out of it.
Well, you know, so, Kai-chan. It's now about time to come pay you a visit.
A visit? No, it's okay. It's not like I'm dying. I'll cough it all over you. I don't know. Lick? What? No. Stop, Bray. I mean, I guess that's true. Just lick her cheek and be like, "Ah! Now you're sick!" I don't know. Oh, my brain's all loopy.
My grandma made a ton of mochi, you see. I was told to share them, so I'll bring you some.
Hey, now you'll catch my cold.
Not to worry, both Reina and I are stupid.
Okay.
Both Reina and I are too stupid to catch a cold. See ya.
Okay. Too stupid to catch a cold. Sure.
See you there in a bit.
She hung up cheerfully. I don't know why I found that so funny. She's admitting she's stupid. I don't know. Reina's coming too? Oh god, no. Barricade the windows and doors! That's what it sounded like. I was still concerned about meeting Reina, but I guess if she's with me on... Unless they're both in on it! Jesus, that actually scared me a little bit. Especially because earlier, while I was working on editing a video, I swear to God I heard cat yowling. Not like angry yowling like it was in a fight with something, but just like it was trying for something. I don't know, food? Help? I don't know. It's very faint too. I don't know if it was outside, if I was hearing things. The weirdest thing was it sounded like one of my mom's cats who passed away, was it last year or the year before? No, it was last year, I think. Did Bella pass away last year? If it was just last year, that feels so long ago. That's weird. Anyways. Ugh. Anyway, for all I know, it could be her. She's haunting the farm, maybe. I don't know. Because in the apple orchard, we have our own little pet cemetery. Ooh, spooky. Where we put all our pets after they've passed away. My dog, who passed away in 2019, I dug her grave myself. Well, I guess Is it proper to say they passed away if you have to put them down? I don't know if that's... She was getting sick and all sorts of stuff, and it was the... I didn't want to do it, but it was the humane thing to do. And then I dug her grave myself because I wanted to, and carried her to it, and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. It's not... Oh, God. This isn't the time for that. Sorry to get depressing. That was... Damn, it's been 6 years since Pepper passed away. She was a black lab golden retriever. She was, I believe, 12 when she passed away. Which is even more funny because she had heartworms, which may have been the cause for why she got ill and had bloody stools and stuff towards the end. But the doctors, the veterinarians had said when she had contracted them, like when she was, I don't know, 7 or 8, I think, that she'd be lucky to make it to 10, and she proved those doctors wrong. She was a good dog. I miss her. Anyways, yeah, we have a pet cemetery, and that Bella certainly was a noisy little bastard. I wouldn't be surprised. She could be yelling because she's hungry from beyond the grave. She was our little Garfield, chubby, acting all high and mighty. I wouldn't be surprised. I miss her and her sister Kira too. Yeah. That took a weird turn. I don't know. Anyways, let's keep reading. Sorry for all that. You think I was old with how distracted and into storytelling I get. Ugh. Terribly, terribly sorry about that. Anyways, I heard the doorbell 10 minutes later. Point was, it was just weird that it sounded exactly like Bella's crying. Especially because it was a cat that sounded needy. And it was very, very faint. I don't think the walls are too thick. It's just really weird and unsettling. I'm checking around the windows and the doors, and I had a pocket knife on hand. Not because I was going to attack the cat, but I've never heard it, but I know of it. Coyotes can mimic a cat crying, and they do this to actually lure cats and attack and eat them, you know. So, in case it was a coyote, I armed myself with a knife. It was ready to fight tooth and dagger. I don't know why a coyote would lure me out of the house. That'd be very weird and way too smart for a coyote. Or maybe it was a coyote trying to catch a cat. I don't know. Never can be too sure, especially when you're out in the countryside. You never know what goes on here.
How are you feeling? Did you take your medicine and rest?
I did just that. Oh, she's all blushing and cute, and I don't trust you! I don't!
Thank goodness you look well. I was worried.
Sorry, I'll be fine tomorrow. Mion showed a complete lack of concern for someone who's recovering. Irena looked like she was worried about me from the bottom of her heart. Didn't look like there was anything behind those expressions.
I thought we might hang out for a bit, but it looks like you're not quite in the condition for it.
Oh, you don't say. See, my face appeared a bit sullen.
And here, Kaiji-kun, these are the mochi Michan's grandma made.
Rena held out the package wrapped in newspaper. There might be about 5 in here. It's quite hefty. Ah, thanks. Send my regards to your grandma, Mion.
Yep. Ah, there's one that I made in there as well. Wonder if Kaiji-kun can guess which one.
The one filled with poison! The one filled with a razor edge! Like, what is it? It's not meth. old wives' tale, I guess. I don't know, about how there's razor edges in the Halloween candy. I don't think that's actually a thing, despite how widespread that is. Like, I don't see how someone could unwrap a piece of candy, put a razor edge in there, and then wrap it up, like, just to harm some parents or kids. Like, that seems overly thought out and mean-spirited. Like, who would do that? Like, maybe a little, I don't know, like a little needle, I guess you could, or like pencil lead, if you could poke it through the wrapper, like mechanical pencil, because they're so thin, right? But then, I mean, you're still checking the candy for holes. I don't know. Damn it, I went on another tangent. This
This Kaiji's alright since he missed the club meeting today. There are letters on each mochi, so I'll ask you tomorrow.
Were you checking if I was feeling better, or did you just come here for club activities?
Yep, looking fine. Guess you'll be able to make it tomorrow.
Man, what are you gonna do if my fever comes back because of your shenanigans? Shenanigans! Shenanigans! Careful, Kaiji. Wars have been started over shenanigans.
Me-chan, we shouldn't be making such a racket. Let's go. The other people here will get angry.
Both of them thought my parents were home. It was because the entranceway was a mess.
You're right, let's get going. Ah, by the way, Kai-chan.
Yeah? Oh god. No! 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 I had a joke ready, and then you just had to no! No! Thought he was gonna throw at the oh yeah, no, my parents aren't home. We could get into some mischief or something. Oh, especially because she's into all that kind of dirty humor. But no, she's gotta do the no thing. She's gotta do the I things. Like that. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Spread original. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I don't know which one's scarier. Oh no! Oh no! Terrible. Sorry about that. Just wanted to see what she looked like in the original artwork.
What did you eat for lunch?
The sudden question startled me, and I went wide-eyed when I saw Mion. Yep, there's the music. I had never seen her like that, and it was a highly unsettling visage. But why is she asking me about what I ate for lunch? What she said was so inane it was almost meaningless. The way she said it was almost like she didn't even care at all about what I ate. I ate out. She must have suspected that I was with Oishi-san. But why isn't Reina doing the flipping of the personalities? And, anyway, I felt that if I'd hesitate or tried to change the subject, then they'd read too deep into it, so I tried answering as quickly as possible. Can Yoshiro infect two people? Will he be possessing two at the same time? Except contrary to the efforts I had made, there was a pause before they replied. Oh god, yep, there they are. I liked you, Mion. Why are you like this? How dare you scare me so?
So you ate out for lunch, Kaiichi-kun.
The glimmer from Reina's eyes had changed at some point as well. It was now sharp, as if to make me feel the feigned ignorance behind her words even more. As if she had already knew that's how I looked to me. Well,
was it good?
why are you asking me this? Mian was... Oh wait, that was Mian.
Well, was it good?
Mian was speaking in an unusually low tone. Almost as if she knew that I'd eaten at the restaurant in town. No, I'm overthinking this. I mean, both of them should have been in school at lunchtime. There's no way they could have known where I was.
Seems you were with a rather austere-looking older guy. Who was he?
Flop? The package with mochi I was holding slipped out of my hands. Oh. I could tell the blood had drained from my face, making me go pale. Oh!
Oh, Kaiichi-kun, who was he? Could it be the person from before, I wonder? I
could feel the back of my throat going dry. This was no longer a bluff. They knew everything. So go after him! I'll join your cult, just don't hurt me! I give up! Go get him! His name's Oishi-san, go get him! How do you know that? It took everything I had to finally force those words from my throat. My knees were shaking. I'm sorry. I was like, oh, I wonder who's talking, and then... I'm sorry. I don't know whether to be scared or laugh. It's got her personality. I'm so confused. Okay.
Because there's nothing this old man doesn't know.
Mian sneered knowingly, and her laugh seemed to carry on forever.
So, Kai-chan, what did you talk about? It seems like you got pretty worked up over it, too.
We weren't talking about you guys. It didn't have anything to do with you, Arena. Oh god, her face got scarier.
Isn't it a bit strange to hear our names come up even though nobody asked about that?
Reina's unwavering gaze pierced through my eyes and peered further inside me. I dug my own grave. My heart was throbbing so much it felt like it was going to explode. Well,
whatever you're trying to hide. This old man had already sees through it all. Remember that.
I couldn't even shake my head. It took everything I had to stop my teeth from chattering. She never let her gaze break from mine, even as she tilted her head slightly.
Kaiichi-kun, you don't look so good. I think you should lie down. That's true. We should both head back home.
As if nothing had happened, they both giggled at each other and started making their way out. I hadn't moved a muscle since I had dropped the package of mochi, so they left the door slowly closed behind them. All I could do was stare, as if I couldn't move until the door was completely closed. I'm sorry! What's with the creaking metal? What the... Just as the door was just about to close, it opened again slightly with a sudden creak, setting my heart racing once again. Oh God! The single eye peered in through that narrow slit, and Beyond's hawkish gaze peered at me once again. Oh, you're not gonna... Okay. Well, that's less empty. That's less climactic. I thought I would flip over to an actual image of her staring through the doorway.
See you, Kai-chan.
Yeah.
I'd hate it if you missed school tomorrow. Alright.
Thud. The door closed. I wasn't able to move a muscle even after their low laughter died off into the distance and silence once again enveloped the room. Coming back to my senses, the first thing I did was lock the door. They knew what Ushi-san and I talked about. Why? How? Oh, no, that wasn't important. Oh, definitely not. Thinking about it now, well, it could have been overheard from the beginning. When Ushi-san met me, just as Mion said, I couldn't hide anything. Then what were they trying to tell me? That part was obvious. They were warning me not to say anything unnecessary. What did they deem unnecessary? I only talked with Oishi-san about one thing. And they were warning me that was unnecessary. What was it that Oishi-san talked to me about? The incidents involving Oyashiro-sama's curse that occurred every year weren't individual cases, but were connected as a whole. So was the fact that they were maybe multiple perpetrators hidden within Hinamizawa. No, more precisely, that Mion, Reina, Satoko, and Rika-chan were all suspicious. Is that what they are warning me against? Well, what kind of nonsense am I thinking about? Hit my own face hard enough to let it out, that it let out a loud slap. Why, that would wake me from this nightmare. But for some reason, it felt like I was punching a blanket. It was almost laughably painless. Calm down, Kaiichi Maibara. When did I become such a pessimist? Calm down, calm down! Settle down and sort things out. The reason Mion knew I was eating lunch with the Oishi-san was probably because somebody from Hinamizawa just happened to be there at the time. Must have told Mion that I was there. That made the most sense. Plus, come to think of it, she didn't ask me where I ate lunch, did she? She only asked, was it good? They were just curious since I was together with someone not from Hinamizawa. It's not as if they had any ulterior motives. That's it. That has to be it! Think about it that way. It was the same with Reina. They're just being strangely ambiguous about when I met with Oishi-san. Reina was just correcting me on that. That's when I was bewildered by the change in character from the usual mild-mannered Reina. I was just startled by it. That's the most natural way of thinking about it. Felt like my mind was mixed up like a tangled mess of spaghetti. Deep red marinara sauce would have poured out of my nose and ears if you squeezed my head. Thinking that, it suddenly felt like vomiting. Really didn't want that to happen, so I stopped holding my head. Lately, I had no idea what anyone was saying. Spending time with them was fun. Didn't feel like there was any sort of hidden agenda. Really do think that they're a good bunch of people. I just moved here. And couldn't make heads or tails of everything. They were really kind to me. I thought he was from Hinamizawa, the police officer. I was going to mention that, and then I got sucked into reading. Reina was really kind and always looked after me. As long as that strange affliction didn't rear its ugly head, she was really pretty cute. Mion is also a really good person. She didn't care about anyone's age or gender, and was optimistic and outgoing. I was never bored when I was with her. And talking of not getting bored, rambunctious Satoko was a good person for that too. She was pretty bratty, but that was just the way she interacted with others. Rika-chan was the same way. She didn't speak often, but that didn't mean she was always silent. They're my friends. Oh, good. Sounds like alien ships or something. Chitter. But after hearing of the better untold secrets of Hinamizawa from Oishi-san and Tomitake-san, when I was told about Oyashiro-sama's curse, things started going crazy. Then hearing from Oishi-san that Mion, Reina, Satoko, and Rika-chan were also suspicious. What? Everyone changed. That's right! All started getting weird after Oishi-san told me all that strange stuff. The time I really should have. Should have just not listened to those weird stories. I even shouldn't have heard about the past incidents from Tomitake-san the night of Watanagashi. I just hadn't gotten that strange sense of curiosity. If I just hadn't! That's right. So that's why they... Why is it blanked out? Killed? I'm assuming? Tomitake-san, the impudent outsider speaking to the likes of me after everybody went out of their way to keep it a secret from me. They'll probably kill Uishi-san as well for trying to unearth what everybody was warning me was better left buried. Besides that, he is unforgivable for spewing words that made me doubt the others. Of course a guy like that is going to be... Both Tomitake-san and Uishi-san were nothing but outsiders after all. They were entities who couldn't coexist with the people of Inamizawa. Those guys should just follow Yashiro-sama's curse and just... that's only 3. I don't know. And just... Oh, die probably. Okay. It's like, eat? 8? I don't know. What 3-letter word? Wasn't their fault. It was my fault for not being able to hold back my curiosity. It wasn't their fault. 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 Wasn't their fault. Settled into a daze. There was a lethargic feeling like I had just gone up, but the ominous chill that haunted me had subsided. I was fine now. I was no longer frightened. I'd completely recovered. I'll go to school tomorrow, right as rain. I'll greet everyone. I'll take part in club activities. It'll definitely be fun. It had to be fun. I was one of them, after all. How that reminds me. I need to eat those mochi. I hope I'm able to tell which one Reina made. I remembered the homework the two brought with them when they visited me. But wow. Our club did delivery. That was something else. I picked up the package I dropped on the floor and headed into the living room. It'd be nice, I guess, to have some tea with it. To fill my mouth with mochi while drinking tea. Oh. This was quite a delectable situation I was in. Opening up the newspaper wrapping, there were 5 plump red bean paste mochi fit snugly inside. There were letters written from left to right on the newspaper. A, B, C, D, E, and E. Now then. They said Reina made one of these. I wonder which one. There wasn't much difference in how they looked. They smelled and appeared about the same. This was a pretty difficult problem. The biggest difference was probably their shape. I wasn't sure what kind of person Mion's grandma was, but Reina had to be different from hers. Looking carefully, I could see one mochi that was made very neatly. There we go. I don't know why my brain was jumbling those words. So well that, just by staring at it, one could tell it stood out. Looks like this challenge depends on whether or not this one is Reina's. Calm down and think even harder. Mion had said her grandma made a ton of them and was told to give some out, if I remembered correctly. So that means 4 of these were from that large batch. Then what about Reina? She probably only made 1. So she probably spent quite a bit of time on it. Meaning... the one Reina had made was... this one! Eee! For a moment I thought it might have been a trap. Mion had it laid as she knew I'd pick up on it. But that probably wasn't the case. Wouldn't be so sure if I knew Mion had made it, but since she said Reina made it, probably wasn't a trap. Alright. My tea is ready too. I'll start with the defending champ, Mion's grandma. Let's see. Not bad. Smooth bean paste and soft chewy texture left little to be desired. The tea I drank afterwards also accentuated the experience. This was an exquisite piece of work. Now, how about Reina's? The creation was so delicate, one would think it was a high-class Japanese dessert. Since I normally had quite the appetite, I was slightly worried about the size of the portion. But well, first, a bite. This was quite a difficult one to judge, actually. The ingredients were exactly the same, so there was little difference in flavor. What was different was how it was shaped at the end, so as to be expected. So the deciding factor would be presentation and volume. The well-formed and well-sized champion versus Reina the challenger, with a size you just couldn't get enough of. I only had one bite of Reina's. I would probably have to wait until after I was done eating to make my decision. Maybe there was something hidden inside that could cause an upset. Choo-choo. It seems my prediction was right. My tongue touched something. Oh, God, no. Didn't feel... no, I knew it! No! It did feel like something edible, so I reached in with my fingers and grabbed it. What? What was this? A finger? I don't know. What? Before I could fully comprehend what it was, I threw away the rest of the mochi I was eating as fast as I could. It slammed against the wall, causing the bean jam to splatter. Then after sticking for a moment, it slid down to the floor. I was dumbstruck by my own actions. What was I doing? Raina had gone out of her way to make it for me. How could I? Dumbstruck, I looked down at the hand that performed such a vile act. Then I remembered why I had taken it out of my mouth. First, I thought it was a hair. Even though it was shorter than Mion's, Reina's hair was still quite long. And it wasn't this short. It was also a bit too hard to be hair. It was thick enough to roll on my... I already hate when I get hair in my mouth. It's thick enough to roll around on my tongue. Ew. There's a bit of a metallic sheen. Oh, great, yeah. On one end of it. Yes. There was a hole for where the thread goes through, like it was a sewing needle. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I unintentionally called that. Yes, that's right. It looked very much like a sewing needle. Exactly like one. The end was pointed as well, quite sharply. I mean, not quite, I didn't say sewing needle, but needle in a haystack, so to speak, I guess. The end was pointed as well, quite sharply. It really did look just like a sewing needle. What did I mean by looking very much like a sewing needle? Just a bit ago! I couldn't answer. But a voice inside me already knew, and let me know by chattering my molars together. I couldn't stave off the terror welling up inside me. Suddenly... Oh no. Suddenly I tasted something metallic and felt a prickling pain at the back of my throat. I stuck my finger in the back of my mouth and felt around to see if I was bleeding. Suddenly I felt the urge to vomit. The sharp taste of bile irritated the back of my throat. I clasped both hands over my mouth and, after writhing in agony, somehow able to hold back the nausea. I was finally able to breathe normally again, but this time my heart was intensely throbbing. Then it finally registered. Exactly what was mixed in with the mochi. Before I could think of the correct words, my hands were already on the move. Splat. Plop. Splort. I tossed the rest of the mochi against the wall. The geometrical patterns of the scattered bean jam on the wall suddenly invoked a terrible omen in my mind. After looking away, I dashed out to the hall and flew upstairs to my room, where I stayed under my covers until morning. I clutched my own shoulders, howling madly in a mix of fear, anger, sadness, and frustration. This wasn't a threat or a warning or a reminder. Nothing as simple as that. What had happened in Hinamizawa? What is happening in Hinamizawa? What would happen in Hinamizawa? I didn't know the answers to any of those questions. Where did I break a taboo? Regardless, now, Reina and Mion and others They consider me an enemy. And they thought I should just die. I won't let you kill me, not for such a pointless reason! I fell into a restless sleep as I was crushed by my negative emotions. It was as if I'd been drawn into a billowing, bottomless marsh. Oh my god. I had a few guesses. You ever see... Oh, good. What's a medicine that makes you commit suicide? Threat? I don't know. Or unalive. Whoops. Or something. Whoops. Hopefully. No. I got an achievement. Hard to swallow? Is that what it said? I didn't see it. I was just freaking out a little bit at the fact. Hopefully YouTube doesn't smack me in this video around for saying that word. What is a drug that makes you commit the not being alive anymore? Threat. I don't know. Any drug that mess with your brain? I don't know. So what chapter are we on now? End of chapter 9. Okay, so there's 3 more, so we're getting close, I guess. Interesting. Let me start a new one. That might help a little bit. Then we kind of know. Okay. There we go. So I wonder if Mion's grandma mixed in blood or body parts into the mochi. Oh, great. Well, that's only a good sign. It's only gonna be good things from here on out, right? There's only 3 chapters left, possibly, if that Steam page was correct. Only good things from here on out. There's gonna be a celebration, candy and unicorns raining from the sky, and I don't know, him and Vrena or Mion are gonna fall in love and live happily ever after. No one else is gonna die or anything, right? I don't know. Okay, chapter jump. Okay. Alright, yeah, I don't know why I'm popping around. Only good things. Only good things from here on out. Okay, so, well, that's it for now, I guess. Ooh. Oh. 40 minutes? 50 minutes? Something about... That was a good length, so, okay. Get my head screwed back on straight. Where am I? Who are you? Who are you people? What's happening? Where am I? Okay, I don't know what the, I guess for now that's, the end. For now. Yes, sure. Let's end it. Wrap it up. Outro. Goodbyes and such. Thank you so much. Oh, god damn. I'm tripping on my tongue. Thank you so much. I can't form sentences anymore. Watching. Have lovely days. Have you, lovely ladies and gentlemen. I hope you have the lovely days and or evenings. And until next time, whatever I do, I hope see you then. Maybe, possibly. Okay. Bye. Farewell. Goodbye.